Dear colleagues, dear conference participants, my name is Natalia Skorobogatova. I am Associate Professor at the Department of International Economics, Igor Sikorsky KPI. Today I would like to bring your attention to the result of the study on the topic Innovative Technology for Organizing a Balanced Development of the Business Ecosystem. As an example, we will take agriculture in Ukraine. The object of the study is the process of formation a business ecosystem using innovative technology. And we will take a look at the Ukrainian economy as an example, more especially agricultural sector. We have taken into account these three key points: sectoral analysis of Ukraine's economy, an ecosystem approach for organizing a model of a circular economy on the example of agriculture, and innovative tools for balanced business ecosystem development. A significant increase in population, industrial and agricultural production, the use of vehicles and other factors in recent decades have affected the deterioration of the environment, the growth of social and environmental problems, etc. Also, the war in Ukraine has not only social and economic consequences, but also large-scale environmental consequences. Population growth on a global scale increases the urgency of finding ways to solve the food problem of mankind. Ukraine is one of the key suppliers of agricultural products to the world market. As you can see on the slide, the share of the agriculture in economy is growing, and in 2021 it was 10% of GDP. But the share of the manufacturing industry is gradually declining. Moreover, in recent decades, there has been a clear trend of reorientation of our state from industrial to agrarian. Since agriculture makes up a significant share of Ukrainians' GDP, it is important to introduce innovative methods of organization of production process in this industry. The share of agriculture in Ukraine's GDP is higher than in European countries, and it is also higher than the world average. The problem of domestic agriculture is low value added. In European countries, the added value is several times higher, as you could see on the slide. In 2019, value added per worker in Ukraine amounted to about $5,000 USA compared to $25,000 USA in European countries. The low level of value added in Ukraine indicates a low level of processing of incoming raw materials, usually associated with a low level of science intensity in the industry. But leading European countries have a significantly higher level of value added to agriculture products through the use of an integrated approach. In Europe, no primary raw materials are sold, but products of its processing, including for export. In order to increase the level of added value of domestic products, we consider it necessary to support the development of processing industries. At the same time, it is necessary to apply a systematic approach to the creation of the sectoral economy. And in circular economy, sectoral relations should be built taking into account the economic interests of individual economic agents and the overall economic effect of the system. This approach will simultaneously reduce the country's import dependence, as foreign supplies will be replaced by domestic producers. And this is especially true during the post-war recovery of Ukrainian economy. To implement a circular economy in the agricultural sector, we propose to use an ecosystem approach. During the study, an ecosystem model of agribusiness was developed, as you could see on the slide. According to the degree of management and influence on the final result, we propose to distinguish between the internal and external environment of the agribusiness ecosystem. The internal environmental of agribusiness ecosystem includes the main participants like customs, agricultural manufacturers, and suppliers, and additional participants like recovery center, collection centers, disposal centers, sharing centers, and so on. As in many systems, there are certain relationships between its elements. Direct deliveries between system participants are shown by straight lines, and reverse logistics within the circular economy is represented by dotted lines. The transition to environmentally friendly organic production according to the circular economy model makes it possible to almost completely eliminate waste that must be disposed of at all stages. According to the basics of the circular economy, users can not only buy but also rent or share the necessary non-current assets. For agricultural producers, such assets are machinery, equipment, land, and sharing centers are an intermediary between the supplier of these resources and agricultural producers. According to the expert forecast, this type of service in agriculture is expected to grow in the coming years. To effective management the agribusiness ecosystem, we suggest using the CATWOE method. This method is one of the tools for solving system management problems. And the main elements of this method for agriculture business you could see on the slide. By analyzing the impact of each component of the CATWOE analysis, it is possible to maintain optimal conditions for the functioning of the agribusiness ecosystem as a single organism. The development of modern technologies and the application of an ecosystem approach to the organization of business process in the agricultural sector will ensure a decent economic result while maintaining balanced development. By balanced development, we mean a balance between four components: economic, environmental, social, and innovative, as you could see on this slide. The development vectors should be basic for all participants in the agribusiness ecosystem. The rapid development of innovations in Industry 4.0, information and communication technology can significantly optimize business processes, including the agricultural sector. When taking into account the innovative components, it is important to use a systematic approach, since the agricultural products themselves contain a low degree of innovation compared with the products of knowledge-intensive sectors of the economy. At the same time, innovative solutions of all individual participants in the business ecosystem will bring a synergistic effect in related industry. As a result of the study, possible innovative solutions for each of the actors in the agribusiness ecosystem were summarized, as you could see on this slide. It can be both technological innovation and management decision. The innovative smart farming approach to agribusiness is actively spreading around the world. This approach is based on the use of technologies and solutions of Industry 4.0. You could see the main conclusions and results obtained during the study on this slide. The proposed concept of the agribusiness ecosystem will give a synergetic effect in related industry. Thank you for your attention.